Hey, what's up, everybody? This is another episode of Daily Opinion. Fact checking, not checking, no facts, you feel me? With your host, this guy. but yeah, if y'all haven't been following me on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, oh yeah, I got Twitter up now, growing. I don't even know what else I got going on. Nothing, I guess. Whatever. But either way, what's it called? I did I did some fuck around videos. My first three on Instagram and TikTok. Those didn't do too well. But I put up a fourth video. I got 3,500 little views. Maybe I don't even know, 50 likes or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good ratio or not. I know not everybody likes shit, because I know for myself, I don't even like a lot of stuff whenever I'm, scrolling on whatever them fucking things is called, social medias, and then I got over 1,000 views on Twitter. I don't know if that's good. I'm pretty sure it is. Motherfucking 1,000 people. 3,000. Whatever. 3,500 on TikTok, 1,000 on they go on Twitter, but then they say 80% of Twitter is bots, but I guess we could say 20% of that 1,000. And then I think like 2 on Instagram. People really ain't fucking with me on Instagram, but it is what it is. But yeah, we all slowly coming up. Hopefully we get some more people to join and I can, continue on with this little goofy shit we got going on over here. But regardless, we'll see what happens. But yeah, fuck with me. Go on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, follow me, fuck with me. And oh yeah, what's it called? Another top of the fucking whatever the thing is, top of the morning, whatever thing. I know I was saying I was gonna do 3 podcasts a day, but now that I'm saying hey, you can get some visibility on what are those things, social media networks, because I don't think people just be browsing podcast shit like that. I feel like I'm gonna do 3 PSAs a day, which is like the short term, little social media type of stuff that's less than a minute, and then 2 actual 30-minute podcasts or 25-minute podcasts a day. I don't know, 2 days out the week. So pretty much 3 days I'm posting, 2 days I'm talking, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And y'all gotta look into this. They said I was trending 141 for Nigerian comedy. I was like, that's very specific, but I was like, I'll take it. If it's real, it's real. If it's not, then hey, you just boosted my head a little bit. They fuck with me in Nigeria, but if they don't, it is what it is. I ain't gonna kill myself. I'm realizing I need to get some water in whenever I'm talking, because talking for 30 straight minutes gets your voice box a little dry. So hopefully I'm not going to do too much of that smacking, which I'm still doing. I already noticed myself doing it twice, but whatever. We 3 minutes into this bitch. This is 10% of the podcast already done. I've been talking about nothing but bullshit, accomplishments and everything, trying to suck my own dick. But we actually going to get into it with this whole, what the fuck is this on my phone? Get off my phone. Okay. Saved. Here we go. So yeah, I don't think anything's really been going down. I don't think there's really any stories going on, but we're going to see what the fuck I got in here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. The first one that hurts my actual soul, because I fuck with this company so much, is the Simply Orange Juice. If y'all don't know me, I love me some OJ. I don't care if it's in the morning. I don't care if it's late at night. I don't care if it's any time in between where I'm getting a nice little, what's that shit called? Midnight snack. I love me some orange juice, and one of my favorites is Simply. But they just got by, what's it called? They just got sued over claims that Simply Orange Juice has high levels of toxic forever chemicals. I don't know what the fuck a forever chemical is. I assume it's a chemical that lasts forever. Yeah, that shit hurts my soul, because I'm like, it tastes like orange juice, but it's not orange juice. But you know what? It's fucking I hate Publix. You know what I'm saying? Publix is way too overpriced. I'm not fucking with it at all. But if you go to the back of Publix in the orange juice section, if you fuck with orange juice like I do, this is a secret. Okay, this is really a secret. Go to the back of Publix. Go to the orange juice section. I'm gonna say it low so not everyone's hearing me. I don't need my neighbors to hear this shit. And then go into the back. I got some in my refrigerator. Let me open the motherfucking refrigerator right now and look and find some orange juice that's named, it's called Premium Juice, established in 1996. So they got this 100% Valencia orange juice. Boy, if I don't tell you that shit ain't legit fucking just 100% orange juice, nigga, go and get that shit. It is quickly becoming my favorite because it's legit orange juice. You know, it don't taste as orange as simply orange, but it tastes like you literally biting into an orange. You know what I'm saying? Simply orange tastes too orangey. That's why I already knew it had some chemical shit in it because it just tasted too good. But this shit right here, I'm about to take a sip of this bitch. God damn, that shit is orangey. Yeah, so you need to go and get some of that if you really fuck with orange juice on the level that I do. But let's see. Yeah, that shit hurt my soul because I remember back in the day I would be drinking Simply D or Sunny D, Simply D, Simply Dick. But no, Sunny D, and you know I would be drinking. I'm like, this shit's good. And then as I started getting older, I would taste it. I'd be like, it tastes good, but what is it? Because it's not orange juice. It's like chalky or something. I feel like that's the 1990s kid version of Tang. Because I remember my mother talking about Tang and shit. I never drank Tang to my knowledge, but I feel like it's the same thing. It's just like grape drink. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be orange juice, like if an alien were to make the shit. So, but yeah, fuck with me on this whole Publix thing. It's in a, what's it called? It's in a blue label. Get the 100% Valencia orange juice, not from concentrate, not from concentrate, carefully pasteurized, 28 fluid ounces. This shit is fire. This shit is fire. So yeah, get off that Simply Orange. This shit's not real and it's probably bad for you. And then you look at the ingredients, the motherfucker just say orange juice. Yeah, 100% orange juice, pasteurized, contains juice from countries identified on bottleneck. The fucked up thing is that the thing barely got a neck, and I don't see no crunchies on here, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but whatever. But yeah, let me read this damn story. Keep going on about this stupid ass orange juice. Yeah, if you like orange juice over apple juice, or if you like apple juice over orange juice, you a different sort of breed. You probably had thought. A new action class lawsuit in the U.S. alleges that Coca-Cola and Simply Orange Juice deceive customers with claims of all natural healthy product when the juice has been found to be contaminated with toxic PFAs at levels hundreds of times above federal advisory limits for drinking water. God damn, hundreds of times. Okay. PFAs are a class of about 12,000 chemicals typically used to make thousands of consumer products resist water, stains, and heat. Stains? They also called forever chemicals because they do not naturally break down. They are linked to cancer, fetal complications, liver disease, kidney disease, autoimmune disorders, and other several serious health issues. Water is considered to be the main exposure route, but water is considered to be a main exposure route. How the fuck is water supposed to give you cancer? God damn, can we just get some things that we can drink that don't give us cancer? I want to live in a life. I want to be able to live in a world where I can drink something where it's like, if you do this, you will be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't drink fucking drinking water because, like, New York people will say, like, they just say this fucking lie. I don't know why they say it. I really don't know why they say it. Like, drinking water in New York is the healthiest water you can drink. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? Number one, like, you live in, like, the pipes in the main shit that I'm looking at is the pipes in the drinking water clearly ain't like, what's it called? Ain't new. They got rust in the shit. You drinking rust, my nigga. Like, come on now. We can say that and not lie. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you drinking water from, let's say the worst bottled water, which is aqua. Damn, I was fucking it up. Let's just say smart water. You know, you get some smart water versus you getting some New York drinking water. I guarantee smart water is better because I don't know why the fuck. It's weird because some people in certain areas just say some lying ass shit for no reason. New York has the best drinking water. That's just a nigga. Someone came down one day and was like, you know, like this drinking water, like don't taste right. And then some random ass person was just like, bro, what are you talking about? New York got the best drinking water. It's like, he said it out of nowhere and then it just started catching on and then everyone boosted his head up. Actually, we do. It's like, I'm gonna actually look that shit up. I'm gonna look that shit up right now. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all, I might have to eat my words. They say it is like of the major cities in the world, it's apparently worldwide, like really good drinking water because they take it in from 125 miles away from some place that starts with a C and it's supposed to be like one of the best fucking waters. All right, I'll eat my words, but still, nigga, fuck that. I'm moving on to the next one. I don't like being wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, no, I'm not. As we get better, I'm continuing on from what I said last. It's been about 10 minutes, so I totally forgot what I was talking about. As we get better, able to measure PFAs at lower levels, and the FDA falls farther beneath on what it is testing, then you're going to keep seeing these lawsuits pop up. Oh, okay. Says, then how they know it's hundreds? If they just now, huh? Because if it's hundreds of times higher, but then they couldn't test it till now because the technology need to get better, does it matter? I wonder. My bad. These cats was doing something crazy, but yeah, I don't know. All right, but either way, stop drinking simply. And that's the thing. I just went to the store the other day, and it's still on the shelf. So I'm like, I don't think we really care, or the government really cares. But you know, hopefully someone will at some point. Um, oh yeah, this is what I made my little post about. So I don't know if y'all saw Shannon Sharpe fucking wild and showing some ass out at the what's it called, at the Memphis Grizzlies stadium. So pretty much he's yelling at Dylan Brooks saying you can't guard LeBron James. Dylan Brooks says fuck you. Then Shannon Sharpe says fuck you. And Steven Adams gets in the middle of it, and Steven Adams is the one that's barking. Steven Adams, if you don't know, is 6'11" and is viewed as like arguably the strongest guy in the NBA. And when I mean arguably, I'm just saying like literally all the other NBA players are saying he's the strongest. The only thing is like maybe there's someone stronger like actually in pushing weight and everything like that. But Adams sets screens and lays people out. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, that's definitely a interesting thing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So Adams is standing there in front of him, 6'11", and then John Moran, who is 6'3", is standing next to Adams, just kind of like chilling there. And then as Shannon Sharpe is being escorted out, John Moran's dad is barking at him too, and he's yelling at him, and this is Shannon Sharpe's words at it. So he says, they didn't want this smoke, Dave. They do all that talking and jockeying, but I ain't about that jockeying. It started with Dylan Brooks. He said, I said he was too small to guard LeBron, and he said, fuck me. I said, fuck you back. He started to come at me and said, you don't want these problems. And then Ja came out of nowhere talking. He definitely don't want these problems. Then his dad came, and obviously he don't want no problems, but I wanted to say anything they had. But I wanted anything they had. Don't let these fools fool you now. And I'm like, where the fuck was Steven Adams in this whole talk debate? Because I'm like, the biggest dude on the court, you don't say nothing about. Because I think he was, Shannon Sharpe, I don't think he's a bad guy, honestly. I think he's a very good guy. I think he's like upstanding or whatever. Like, he wants respect, deserves respect, and respects other people. I honestly believe that. I think I just had a little bit too much liquor that night. But, I think he was true with himself, being like, yeah, I don't want, because he was just saying, they didn't want this smoke, but he might be a truthful ass person to be like, I know Steven wanted this smoke, so I'm not going to include him in my fucking statement. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was interesting. It's always fun to see someone get a little bit crazy every once in a while. But yeah, that was interesting. Again, got that on TikTok if y'all would like to see it, a little PSA joint. But other than that, let's just keep it moving. Let's keep the ball rolling, you feel me? So this shit goofy as fuck. And that's the thing. I'm going to just say the thing. A 5-seat electric Corvette SUV is reportedly hitting the market in 2025, starting at $80,000, right? And I understand we're moving out from the whole, gas and electric power and whatnot. Gas and electric power, or moving away from gas and into electric power and whatnot. But like some things, I don't know, because I always feel, and this is just a me thing, obviously, like, by the time it's 2025, not 2025, by the time it's like 2040, and, I have kids and they're starting to drive and, they get into their electric car and I get them my son, like a Camaro or some shit. And then he starts it up and it's just like, bing bong. There's no room, there's no extra to it. And I'm like, man, that's just weird. It's just gonna be normal for him, and that's one thing that I feel like a lot of young folks can't understand with older folks is like things back in the day to them was what was normal and cool. And then as you grow up and things change, you're just like, this isn't what I grew up with. It's just different. You know what I mean? So yeah, like back in 2050 or whatever, it's going to be normal for no cars to make any noise. It's just like, how fast can your car go? It's not going to be no, extra exhaust systems or anything. There's not going to be, straight pipe in your car. There's not going to be like, hey, you got a V8 engine versus a V4 engine. That's going to, you're going to hear that shit blazing down the street and everything. But, I don't know, it's just changing the times. And I guess I just got to get used to it. I'm going to look at it and be like, man, I remember when I had my Camaro, old as fuck, about to die and shit. But, but yeah, because we are all going to die. Let's be real about that shit. Yeah, but I really don't have nothing to say about that. I mean, but also a five seated like Corvette. I don't understand because this is like the second time because they came out with the Mustang truck, and I'm like, but the Mustang is like a type of car, like it's a Chevrolet Mustang, and that's supposed to be a car. It's not a Chevrolet Mustang truck. I've never heard of that shit before. I've never heard of like them going that deep. Like if it's an Equinox, it looks like this, and you can just get different trim levels. I've never seen you get a Mustang and you can choose between the two, a car, a coupe or a truck. It's crazy. But even with the Corvette, like a Corvette is a sports car, like the lowest tier hypercar essentially. So for it to be it's like a family car. It's like a family hypercar or something. Like it's weird. I wonder why they just don't change the name. Like make it the new, Chevy Mustafa or some shit. So it's at least something new instead of you just trying to, get up off the Corvette name and hopefully you get people to buy it. That's what I think it actually is that the companies think that people aren't going to buy the cars because maybe it's more of a family car. You know what I mean? Like if your wife were to pitch you like, hey, I know you like Mustangs, I know you like Corvettes, sports cars, but how about this? We can't just have two seats and then like technically there's a back seat in the Camaro, but it ain't really no back seat because unless you 5'3", like no one's fitting back there. You know what I'm saying? But then if your wife pitches you like, hey, do you want the new Mustang truck? You can be like, oh shit, a Mustang truck. Versus, or your wife being like, hey, do you want like a Range Rover? You're like, no, it's like, it's like a family girl car or some shit like that. Versus being like, oh, no, well, maybe not a Mustang or maybe not a Range Rover, but some shit like that. But then your wife comes to you and is like, hey, a Corvette would be cool. And then you're like, oh, yeah. And then she takes you over to this thing. It's like, oh, wow, we could get ooh, what is this? A Corvette truck? A truck? Little fucking Timmy would love it back here. He could play, and then you would have your Corvette, and it's like, you trying to mind fuck me, ain't you? That's what I really think it is. I feel like it's like a lot of people, it's like a trick. You want a Corvette, you want a Mustang, but then your wife gets you into an electric truck, family car, But, hey, we'll see. We'll see. That's honestly my true opinion on it because I'm like, there's really no reason for like, and that's the thing. A marketing team, Corvette ain't stupid, or I'm sorry, Chevrolet ain't stupid. They probably had a marketing team. They marketed it. Hey, would you like the Chevy Fuck Blaze? And it's like, the Fuck Blaze did 50% in the male community. It's like, well, what if we just named it Corvette? Like that maps out the best with men between the ages of 27 to 30, well, I don't know. Most 27-year-olds ain't going to be able to afford no $80,000 car. But, men 35 to 45, whatever, because that gives them a Corvette. But they also probably have kids. So then they can do the kid shit and also have a Corvette. And then they can talk to their friends about it. And then it's like, you got a truck? It's like, yeah, but it's a Corvette and it's super fast. And it's like, okay. Like we can, I don't know. That's just my take on it. But I could be wrong. I'm not, but I could be wrong. I'm not though. Let's see. Oh yeah, y'all out here that's not that hate them condoms, that's allergic to them condoms out there. You might want to strap up because it says a new drug-resistant gonorrhea strain being investigated in the United States for the first time. So when they say drug-resistant, I don't know if that means like, hey, it's just not resistant to the drugs we have currently, but in the future we could get it, or it's just like entirely drug resistant. Let's go see. Let's read into it. Ooh, earlier this week, actually, let me get a little gulp of this water right here. Smart water, the smartest water in the game. Earlier this week, Massachusetts health officials learned of two new strains of gonorrhea. Two new strains of gonorrhea that seem to have become resistant to a wide range of antibiotics. Cetrafone injections, the primary medication presently used to treat cases of the sexually transmitted infection, help both patients recover. That type, whoa, these words are fucking me up. The type that infected them, however, is the first of its kind to be confirmed in the United States. State health authorities warn that there's at least some resistance to practically every antibiotic used to treat the infection. Let me read that again. State health authorities warn it has at least some resistance to practically every antibiotic used to treat the infection. Currently, investigators in the CDC are working to evaluate more samples taken from the gonorrhea cases in the state. Additionally, contact tracing is being done in Massachusetts to determine the drug-resistant strain has spread to other people. The discovery of the strain in gonorrhea is a serious health concern with the DPH. Don't know who the fuck that is. The CDD, Center of Disease Control, and other health departments, and the CDC, which is off the top. Okay, that wasn't in the thing. I just knew what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? The CDC reports that after chlamydia, gonorrhea is the sexually transmitted infection is the most frequently reported to health authorities in the United States. Y'all fucking nasty ass people. Many people who contract the infection frequently show little to no symptoms. However, the people may experience bleeding, discharge, and more serious issues that might cause infertility and discomfort. A patient who visited a PCC, primary care center, blah, 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 blah. Pretty much gonorrhea is fucking people up now. And, you know, it might continue. I'm tired of these things changing strains and shit. How come we haven't heard until to this, you know, these past years whenever COVID happened, like all this shit changing and like moving its fucking DNA or whatever these things is made of around, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard of that with the flu, like that's why they couldn't make the flu vaccine every year is because like the flu would change literally every year. So it's just like, hey, you can just get a booster shot or whatever it was called. But yeah, it's just like everything's like they're gonna have a new strain of AIDS come out, like, and you know, because you've seen the last one, was it the shit called with the on HBO Max, The Last of Us. You know, I believe I don't know where it is, but you know, it was a bacteria, or I'm sorry, a fungus that started infecting people and everything like that, and changed them into monsters. I only watched the first episode, so I'm not ruining shit for you. But good show. You should watch it. I played the video game, had no clue what was going on. Literally just went around killing folks. Did not pay any attention to the story because I was too young for the shit. But yeah. Fuck me. Where am I going? But yeah, bro. The shit's crazy. Okay, so P. Diddy now trending after Young Miami publicly admits that she likes golden showers. I saw a post the other day being like, yo, City Girls was out here in, you know, I'm gonna say 2019, 2020, doing all this shit about gotta buy me a Birkin and fuck a nigga and then move on to the next one type of shit. But she's dating a dude that got another girl pregnant while they was dating. You know what I'm saying? Pissing on her, and she's still with him. People were saying, you know, City Girl's down, but I don't know. Maybe she really in there for the long play, because I remember there was she tried to save herself a little bit because she said she was breaking up with Diddy because he wasn't giving her the $200,000 a month. He tried to bring it down to $200,000, and she was like, "No, I'm breaking up." But I mean, they still together, so clearly that shit didn't happen. But yeah, whatever. I mean, people live their life. She might just actually love the nigga, and she, you know, and obviously, you know, sex sells, and you know, entertainment sells the most. Like, if you want to make money, be entertaining to folks. They will pay money to come see you, and if you can entertain the world, pay them $5 to, you know, listen to you fucking talk for, you know, whatever reason, and you're gonna be a rich man. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment pays. But yeah, fuck, I don't give a fuck about the City Girls. All right, this is the end of the podcast. There was not too much going on this week. I apologize, folks. I really do apologize, but it is what it is. Yeah, whatever. None of the shit matters. All right. But yeah, either way, y'all, I appreciate it. Be nice to others. Live by the golden rule. Don't do on the others that you want done on yourself. Love the people around you because they will die. And you want to make sure that you spend enough time with them as you can. And, you know, follow, you know, hit me up at the daily podcast at gmail.com if you have any, you know what I'm saying, questions, or if you want me to talk about something, you think something's interesting, fuck with me. If you, I don't even know, if you like, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, follow me at the Daily Opinion Podcast. Hit me up on there and shoot. Other than that, man, I think that's it from me. Tune in on Thursday and, peace. See you soon. Bye.